Volleyball.
It is day 5, match number 10. The starters of the Creamline Cool Smashers. Gemma Galanza all back in harness. The same with the Choco Mucho Flying Titans. Good to see Kat Tolentino playing healthy. Dina Wong too. Okay, she had, as I was saying, she was Dindin Santiago Manabat had a little bit of an issue the last time out with Adamson University and the national team back in the day. One of the things that I've noticed for Choco Mucho in their first 2 games, Neil, the involvement of the middle blockers way more than ever before. And this is without Manny Madayag there, but Becania and Atienza seem to be getting some balls from their setter, especially Dina Wong.
That's correct. Actually,
now, pretty much complete, plus the new additions. This one drops in. Panaga always one of the better servers in the PVL.
Ea Laure, she had 11 in their past 2 games.
I'm sure she would want that. The fans would want that. Hits the antenna, and that will be a point.
In the off-season, to get her form back, you can see na malayo na rin yung narating ni Kat from the time that she didn't play.
Yeah.
Right now, she's just trying her best to support Cici Rondina in scoring. Ang laki ng na-miss ng Choco Mucho. The 20 points per game average of Cici Rondina helped them reach the finals in the previous conferences. They want to bring that back. Picking up after that game, 12 points nga out of 19 attempts.
Chance to counter here. Cici, runway. Panaga keeps it up. Soft block. Kat on an ad-lib. Tots will try again. Goes long. Ponce was there. Wong up to Cici. Good reaction by Choco Mucho to keep that playable. Wong stutters. That's too low for Cici. Medyo natisod din kasi si Dina doon. Long rally alert. Kat trying to finish it off with a swipe. No. Back to Cici. Sinungkit. Ea from behind. And a chance to counter here for Creamline. And it is Gemma Galanza finishing up the long rally.
Off the block.
Choco Mucho had a lot of chances to attack the defense of Creamline, but they couldn't get the right set play in the previous sequence.
Get back into 100% form, Tots Carlos. Now we know how explosive she can be in peak form. What a set. Oh, but what a read by Gia.
Gia Atienza was able to get the commitment of the middle blocker of Creamline, but that was a well-timed block.
Bicar, 2 straight points by Choco Mucho. Goes for the long service. Yes. Look at that aggressive run to the net. The approach.
Already knew which zone to target.
Kanina pa, no? Look at that serve. Oh boy. Low and loaded. Watch out for Gemma Galanza here. I saw Gia signaling.
And then Santiago Manabat. So she will find those hands and try to get it out of bounds.
Good dig by her partner. Counter attack. Off the rebound. Reverse set to Dindin. Bea with a pickup. Galanza on the attack. Denied.
No entry, says Dindin Santiago Manabat. It's a big defensive stop for Choco Mucho. Will rotate to the front line to give Choco Mucho 3 attackers.
Tots. What a slide by Ponce. Counter attack here. The dig by Denden. But the reaction by Kat. They stay in play here. 18 will be serving 21.
Great exchange.
22 serving 23. Ponce misreceiving. She gets it back. But a smart hit.
Dilemma lagi eh. Susugal ba ako or will I go to my best scorer?
Cici was there. Ea ties it all up to the light of the Choco Mucho fans.
Welcome to the A.L. Laure show.
Ayun na.
She now has 8 points, surpassing the output of...
Sabi ni Coach Tante, laro lang, laro lang. And this is where they are now. Gia chooses Pons. Reverse to Tots. What a smart play. Another set point. First set pa lamang to. And this time, Creamline delivers.
What a fitting end to set number 1. Back-to-back kill blocks for the Creamline Cool Smashers to stop the run of Choco Mucho, and that was...
And here we go, set number 2. Boom Gonzalez, Neil Flores, Jana Ejido is with us. Thank you for watching us on One Sports, One Sports Plus, and all over the world via the Pilipinas Live app. Set number 2 at the Mall of Asia Arena. Cat. That's still good. Smart play by Dina. But Creamline recovering so well. Chance again for Gemma. That's too low for her. So that's why it is great to have that challenge system. 7-1. Counter. Swing to the backside. By 6 in early, though, in the second set. Wow. Live with 4 points, 3 in this set. Serving is way better for Choco Mucho here. Ooh, right in between. Heavy-handed Mitch bumabaw.
Now helping the Cool Smashers erase this lead. They're still down by 5.
Misreceived.
80% of the time. Sa kaliwa naman pumupunta, but they still need to keep their antennas up.
There it is again. 7 serving 10. Saw that one coming. Gemma going to the middle. CC. Ponce sends it back. Gia will leave it for Panagag. But a touch at the net by a Choco Mucho player. Short serve again. That's definitely in. Confusion on that second ball. Wong with a dig. Aya will ad-lib and still score.
Not the play we expected from the Flying Titans. But Aya Laure was the nearest attacker kay Catolin. Look at that crowd.
Liza. Ponce so disappointed with herself.
Creamline. Right now it's Eliza Valdez on the serve, so they need to get her out of that service line.
Oh, wow. Boy, some extra heat on that ball. And even in slow-mo, it's going to go by fast.
Knowing that the double block against CC Rondina is another thing that needs to be discussed.
Yung double block at saka yung abang sa cross. Hindi.
Kasi alam ng Creamline na dun pupunta, but it's still different. Great coverage from Tang Ponce.
Counter-attack here. What an angle by Bernadette Ponce. A high IQ play for Tots. Good first ball. What a set there by Dina Wong.
One of the few moments that she goes for a jump set, and it was a reverse set at that.
Look at hiwalay yung nagguluhan si Bea talaga dun sa depensa sa net. Ponce. Laure. Dug by Valdez. Ponce again. That wrist action.
And a middle blocker substitution. Sheena Turing is in for the first time.
for Bea De Leon. Off speed. Alyssa. She knew where she was going to go. They're not out of it yet. They're down 4 only.
Substitutions have been working for the Cool.
Another one of those players who obviously went down to injury. Des Cheng. Good read by Jai. Not that time, says Atienza.
4 points for Jai Atienza, one-on-one against PVL. But it's important.
23-17. One-hand set. What an adjustment by Jai Atienza using the left hand.
Offhand to save that ball. Set was definitely high for her.
She's been targeting that middle on her serve. And the middle blockers of Coach Dante Alinsunurin have responded to the challenge. 11 points between the two of them. Neil.
Power. Kailangan bigyan mo sila ng kumpiyansa by saving those balls from the blocks of Creamline.
First set is underway. And there she is again, keeping it alive, keeping it playable. Chance for Choco Mucho here. CC Rondina na, you know, is super athletic, you know, just nuclear athleticism, as they say. And then you look at the tangpon, say, if you don't know she's an athlete, you probably wouldn't think she's an athlete. And that's now, I'm not saying that as a negative, I'm actually using it as a positive because
how to read the attackers from the other team, so she doesn't really need to move a lot. If she's in the right position at tatapat sa kanya sa bola, she will just pop those balls up.
Touch of the net, courtesy of Fernando Velarde.
Compressed na compressed sa gitna yung blockers ng Choco Mucho. So you have to get the right timing kung kailan mo gagamitin yung combination play.
Oof. That might have been going out. 2-3. Off speed by Tots. Very close to the net, so Kat ad-libs. They've been all over. Revilla with the receive. Good reaction, coverage there by Galanza. Oh! That's part of the challenge, and part of the challenge also for a coach like Coach Sherwin, to be able to blend all that talent, all of the choices that he has as Galanza gets it through a touch.
Has been getting a lot of defensive touches against CC Rondina. So for Dina Wong, she really has to utilize the other attackers on the floor. Gemma Galanza, and they missed that in the first 2 sets.
Sabi mo nga. Again, the middles. 4 of those came in that second set. Talino ng galon ni Bernadette Tots. Wala na eh. We'll have to sit down, take a look at this match from the bench. Rare mistake by Ponce, but then again,
at 6,
even the best receivers struggle with Panaga serve. Laura, it's been a while. 13 points for Ea. Down 5.
For consistency in the passing department.
Quads. Rondina was there. Ea adjusts. Oh, in between Gemma and De Guzman. Combination. Dug by CC. Ea. Soft touch there. Off the block. That's so fast.
And the M-Quest artist and Samantha Bernardo supporting their good friend Eliza Valdez. Great point for Choco Mucho. Ea Laure gets it off the hands Kat Tolentino on deck to serve. Kia de Guzman goes to Bernadette Ponce on the combination. Ball is still alive. Scramble play from Choco Mucho. De Guzman goes back to Bernadette Ponce, but Tang Ponce was there. Laure, head out.
Laure of the block.
Another point for Choco Mucho, and the lead is down to 3. Choco Mucho.
Puro patapik-tapik na lang ano. Gemma was right there reading that play. Aya will go back to Cici. Finds a way. 12 points for Cici.
Now or never for the Flying Titans. We're approaching the 20-point mark.
It's some sort of a mini run if they want to. Ooh, this received there by Revilla. Very smart by Alina Bicar. Team. Aya was waiting. Chance ball. Panaga selling it well, but Pecaña says, no, I will not be fooled. Tactical timeout once again of Coach Sherwin. Making some observations. A chance here though by Choco Mucho. Want to set it on the other side to Gemma. Good reaction by Pecaña. Back to CC. Uy, wasted opportunity here, and Tots cannot drive that ball. Vicar goes reverse. Long rally alert. Reverse 2 to Gemma. Dug by Laure. Set back. Open opportunity for Tots, and again, these long exchanges are all going the way of Creamline. Pancake. Reverse to Cat. What a dig by Galanza. And still a converted point. What a timeout by Coach Sherwin, producing 2 straight points.
That was a difficult set to hit, but Tots Carlos was able to break the block of Choco Mucho to give them a 4-point lead here in the tail end of set number 3.
A little cushion here by Creamline, 22-18. Good timeout by Coach Dante. Sa gitna. And it crawls out. Block was there. They just could not press the ball for Creamline. That's going to be out. Was there a touch? Kat says there was a touch. Sharp serve. Ponce gets it back. Targets for a 2-1 lead. A hit out by Aya.
Dahil isa na lang.
And they didn't even have to, because Kat froze because of the timeout. Where you said 3 years is 3 years. 2 years is 2 years to be out of a league, and in a competitive league where talent level rises every year.
There are a few changes to the starting unit of Choco Mucho. Din Santiago, Manabat.
You know, all these, we're talking about how some players have lost a step a little bit because of some of them are aging. In the case of Dindin, it's more. Dindin, we've seen her in her explosive days, obviously. Oh. Itinatago na lang nila. They have their own lingo, obviously, so that they don't give away their tactics. not necessarily for the game at hand, but more for, obviously, Revilla receiving. See the movement. It's right in front of us, Neil, the way they move going into their attack zones. And then Pangs Panaga pa. Lovely watching these little nuances of the game, you know?
This has been
dead on arrival, yung bola na yun. Laure gets it through. Issues. Choco Mucho's gotta focus. They're looking for the wheelchair from our medical staff all of Asia Arena. Let's say a little prayer for A. Laure, regardless of who you are rooting for. We don't want players in general to be injured. And this is going to be a tough part for Choco Mucho, Neil.
Disrupted the flow of the offense of the Flying Titans
by just continuously pounding her with serves. Ooh, very tight. Ponce was there. CC able to get to it. She comes back. And that is just the smartest play there for Gia de Guzman. And now, Choco Mucho under the gun. 7 points since that second set. It's basically exclusively going to Rondina now on the serve. CC will continue to fight, you know that. Do all the work.
Choco Mucho is now in their two-hitter rotation, so more balls will be going to the left side unless they utilize the back row.
Which they did there. Speaking of, Bernadette Pons from behind. It's a pipe attack to go. 14-6 of this exhilarating venue earlier. Rondina gets it through the hit out.
They're down by 7.
And now it's Creamline going through the motions of their hitting. Yeah, that's what we can do. Thank you very much, Jana. The update on A. Laure, who fell earlier. Eight for Choco Mucho, 16 for Creamline. Pons. Rondina with a smile on that dig. And Viray could not get it over the net. She had a little bit of an issue in the third set. Got her thigh taped, came back, looked already, not really a crash, but maybe aggravating that injury. So again, this is all speculative. The report by Jana is that they're still assessing her leg issue. She wants to return, but most likely will not here in this game as they are down by 9. Dina won't come back into this game, you know? So that's another question of whether it's a physical issue too, or because Coach Dante just really changing it up with Bicar and Tia Andaya. And Creamline is 2 points away. She really
Not sure
slowed
if
down.
may hyperextend the part of her leg or something.
Actually, from what I saw, it wasn't in that sequence. From what I saw, it was towards the end of the second set.
Showed us a master class in distribution. She was able to utilize the middles in this game.
Yeah.
Now they're 1 point away from getting their first win of the conference.
Yeah, so I'm back in control. And that offense is humming for Creamline. And it will end with a massive swing from Tots Carlos, who completely also